The Stars of tomorrow get their.
Let's play ball. 3.
Digging in, Jeremy Landis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jeremy Landis.
Pitch on the way. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Carl Chester. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Landis is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in, Jeremy Landis.
Jeremy Landis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 offering. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits. Digging in now, Jeremy Landis.
The left fielder, Jeremy.
And he fouls this one off. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming to the plate now.
Leading off.
In the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Short, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Into center field, line drive base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pedro Juarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 3-1, and he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Descalzo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizer. Run just 90 feet away at third. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Now at the plate, Mark Zagunis in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Ninth inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping in, Josh Lowe, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Brett Sullivan. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And a relay home. He's in there at the plate. And here in the ninth, 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Montgomery Biscuits came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Mike Franco wins his fourth game out of the bullpen this year.
No errors. They left 16 men on base.
Welcome to MLB.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 10.
High in the air out to left field. Landis is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge hit. Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Landis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball. And now he has some trouble with it in center.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
The third baseman.
Stepping up now, Mitch Ney, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A tag for one. Into the box, Jeremy Landis. He singled his last time up.
Jeremy.
Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. That's popped up. Gray ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. At the plate, Brett Sullivan.
Now batting, catcher.
The 1-1 home.
Sullivan.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Landis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So coming to the plate, now Jeremy Landis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Rolled slowly down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Standing in, Carl Chester. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Xavier Edwards. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now batting, Jeremy Landis. Here's the first pitch to him.
Landis.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in to try it again. And Grant K is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Looking for...
This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Montgomery. Nicholas Padilla. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes. Adbert Alzolay, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year. Keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Landis is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping in, Jeremy Landis. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Landis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start the road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
So stepping in, Pedro Juarez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that baby's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet.
So digging in now. Josh Lowe. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. That's lifted the other way out to left. Landis is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now to the plate, Jeremy Landis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Pedro Juarez.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chester is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Into the box now, Carl Chester.
The left fielder, number 10, Carl Chester.
In the air out to straightaway left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Digging in, Jeremy Landis. He singled his last time up.
Landis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the left fielder.
Guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Runner's on his way to third. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-3 ball game. To second now, but he's safe. As also on. Striding forward now is the DH, Jim Haley. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8-6 the final score tonight. The Smokies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adbert Alzolay earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Aaron Slegers was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
Fans are final line score. First for the victory.
an unexpected turn. And just like that, a player must pull up roots and move on to the next destination. A prospect is welcomed after being brought into a new organization as part of a trade package. Reports have indicated the player may have been some trouble to his former club, which may have played a part in his being moved. This minor league skipper assures him such reports have no bearing on the player's standing with this franchise. In this game, change can come swiftly and unannounced. Some players take it better than others, but unexpected trades are a fact of the game, as are discontent players seeking trades to more desired destinations.
Minor League Baseball now on. Ready now, Jeremy Landis. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. Settling in now, Chris Mariscal. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the left fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Joe Rizzo, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Landis is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Landis. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And he's safe. And that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Porter Kingman is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance, Jeremy Landis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fly ball out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down. Ready for another shot now, Jeremy Landis. He flew out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that is off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Next will be the designated hitter, Pedro Juarez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th. Now at the plate, Chris Mariscal. No hits to this point.
The designated hitter, Chris Mariscal.
Lifted in the air out to left. Landis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jeremy Landis. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Lewis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 4-0 the score tonight. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity. A minor leaguer hears from his agent. Another major career threshold is being crossed by a young player who continues to defy the odds. A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Texas Rangers. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Nope, that's foul.
is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first. So next to the plate for Texas, Austin Nola.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Up next for the Rangers, Hunter Cole, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hunter Cole.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in for his second at bat, Jeremy Landis. He flew out in his last at bat.
Jeremy Landis.
First offering on its way. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Coming to the plate now, Harold Ramirez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Ramirez.
The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at bat.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Jorge Soler in his career versus this pitcher, batting at an even .400. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
And the runner's breaking for third. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he... Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeremy Landis. He singled his last time up. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And he's able to get back in there at first safely. So here's the Royals DH, Harold Ramirez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Harold Ramirez.
He's running. Grounded slowly to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Striding in once again, Whit Merrifield. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby out.
Throw back to second, and that's a double. At the plate, Nick Solak. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Nick Solak.
The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Rangers.
Play ball.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Texas Rangers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
The
Colby
final
Allard
line
gets
for
the
our
W. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Shohei Ohtani gets the call to pitch here on. First pitch coming. Here it is.
First pitch, 12:35.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. Justin Upton the next to hit.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Justin.
And he popped him up. Govern ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. In now, Jeremy Landis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Landis.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Trout. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready now for L.A. Number 40. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
First baseman, number 40.
The 1-1 home. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Back on it is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Jeremy Landis. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So striding in, David Fletcher, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeremy Landis.
Jeremy.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jeremy Landis has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Striding into the box, Hunter Dozier. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Runner's going, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman with Merrifield.
Now both runners on the move. He swings and misses, throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. In is Jorge Soler. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Into the box now, Salvador Perez. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Lifetime against Jesse Hahn. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Now the 2-1. Castillo swings, and this is hit very well to left field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Landis is underneath this one. 1 down. Digging in once again. Jeremy Landis. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Fletcher is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. 5-2 the final today. The Angels put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory.
A rookie major leaguer gets a small taste of the national media spotlight.
We are under the lights. Now to the plate, Jeremy Landis. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Jeremy.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Play ball.
At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Landis arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Let's play ball.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Jeremy Landis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Play ball. Out.
Now in the box, Andrelton Simmons. It was a fly out for him to start the home first.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Let's play ball. 3.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jeremy Landis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So good work on a 1 and 2 count to get on base.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
The third base.
The runner on the ground to the left side. Oh, look at Rendon. It's there. He got him. In now is Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeremy Landis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Weak grounder down the line at third. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now at the plate, David Fletcher. His career numbers in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Landis is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Landis is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Stepping into the box, Jeremy Landis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little long.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hit.
MLB The Show's coverage of major. Griffin Canning gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Hunter Dozier digging in now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually, you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Runner goes for third. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Whit Merrifield next to bat. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. And now the runner's trying for third. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's it. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop. Andrelton.
The 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jeremy Landis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. And there he goes towards second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, digging in, Jeremy Landis. Couple of singles to his credit. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
Hit to short. And that's through, a base hit. Throw into third. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the double steal is on here. He's got it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up. In is Jorge Soler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Jorge Soler.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
Ready with the 1-2. Hard hit towards center. Trout is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tight rope out. And now for the Angels, Anthony Rendon. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. The 1-2. Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. Left fielder looking up. Gone!
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. And he popped him up. Govern into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Digging in now, number 40. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
The first baseman, number 40.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Landis arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Leading off the inning, Jeremy Landis, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Third baseman. Hunter.
Digging in, Hunter Dozier. He singled his last time up. Here's a high pop-up. Rendon moving to his left. Makes the play, one away. So striding forward now, Whit Merrifield.
The batter, number 50, second baseman.
The 1-2. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Runners on his way to third. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big sixth inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
Afternoon baseball here. Standing in, Jeremy Landis. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder.
Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. And that's the first out. Stepping up to the plate, David Fletcher comes into this one with just one hit in 9 tries for the series. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Now at the plate, Jeremy Landis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
In effect.
Bottom of the third now. Stepping in, Dylan Thomas.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Anthony Rendon. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Anthony.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Landis is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping up now, Jeremy Landis. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Into the box, Hunter Dozier 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Whit Merrifield next to bat. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Runner breaks for third. Popped high in the air. Number 40 has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Runner goes for third. And a step off. And he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost down toward the left. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Andrelton.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Landis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Angels are gone in order. They trail here. Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Landis. First offering on its way.
Jeremy.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Trout looks up. And that baby's gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever. The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Put a rip into one. Put a rip into one right here.
He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball right back to the mound.
Beat it out, beat
and
it
he'll
out.
flip this one onto first as he works his way. 6-1 the final tally today. Kansas City led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career. A very speedy player is encouraged to refine his base running skills. A manager challenges his hitters to step up their game.
We are under the lights this. Heath Fillmeyer, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Hunter Dozier is on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
The third baseman.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Batting third.
With Merrifield next to bat. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's on the move again from first. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. And now this is going to turn into a triple play. And in now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Landis comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Jeremy Landis. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6. In the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Count is 1-2 now.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
The pitch. Line towards center field. DeShields is there, and he has it for the first out. Now batting, Domingo Santana. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Landis is right there, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Jeremy Landis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is DeShields. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Delino DeShields. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. So stepping in, Jeremy Landis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off. Leading off the inning, Jeremy Landis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bounce towards the mound. Scooped up, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it 7-5 now.
That was a nasty sinker right now.
7-5 tonight's final. Cleveland took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Carlos Carrasco gets the win on the mound, his first of the year.
Cleveland Indians, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. The Indians have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. So striding in, Jeremy Landis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
Slow little grounder left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Stepping in, Delino DeShields.
Left fielder. Delino DeShields.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Turn and burn, baby.
So digging in now, Jeremy Landis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
To Santana to get the double play. Into the box now, Jeremy Landis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Landis is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty.
And to score from third, the tying run.
Man, you got that one right up in the hands, didn't you? You all right?
Digging in, Hunter Dozier. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The third baseman, Hunter.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th. And Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam. Striding in for the Indians, Bo Naylor. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Naylor.
Here's the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. On to the bottom. Ready once again, Jeremy Landis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Let's go, kid. What's time here?
Fouled off. The 2-1 pitch.
Oh, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Landis will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Ready now, Jeremy Landis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jeremy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Not in time. He's in there at second. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. High in the air out to center field. Nick Woods under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the time. So now Carlos Santana. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Now the relay home. And they'll go ahead and tack another to their lead as it's now a 6-4 ball game. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Oscar Mercado. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Lifted in the air out to left field. Landis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 4 base hits. No. 7-4 the final finish today. The Tribe used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Jeffrey Rodriguez claims the win out of the pen, his first.
Cleveland Indians, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
Afternoon baseball. Digging in, Jeremy Landis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Jeremy.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that baby's gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Second home run early in the year, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes...
That was good.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Landis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Landis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And this is taken in for the second out. Settling in now, Jeremy Landis. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Landis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And as we take a look there at the Kansas City team leaders in that category, he's currently second best on this Royals ball club.
Hunter.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Dozier. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. On to first, and they get the double play. Ready for another chance? Jeremy Landis. He singled his last time up.
Landis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Ramirez is up with it. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin.
The center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Landis is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now at the plate, Jeremy Landis. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Come on, dig.
Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Landis. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes to Shields. Still going back. And that baby's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Step up and be that hero, and this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Josh DeMont claims the win.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
MLB The Show's
Play ball.
now batting, Jeremy Landis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Royals,
The pitch.
the left fielder, Jeremy Landis.
Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Let's play ball. Out.
Here's Brian Dozier now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Landis is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Play ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeremy Landis. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bonifacio. Over at second. Lopez at first with no outs. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. So next to the plate for the Royals, Jimmy Govern. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Ready for another shot now, Jeremy Landis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he is out at third. So credit him with a double. Next to the plate for the Padres, Billy Hamilton. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Landis will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Striding in once again, Eric Hosmer. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Landis comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Manny Machado. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeremy Landis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that misses. Is inside 1-0. The pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. There is Dozier, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. At the plate, Trent Grisham, and their runners at the corners now.
Trent Grisham.
The 0-2 home goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Landis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And this throw gets away from him.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No.
The final score in the
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another. Chris Bubich, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Striding forward now is the DH, Harold Ramirez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. That's a strike to throw down. Throw won't get him.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early.
In now, Jeremy Landis. Here's the first pitch to him.
Jeremy Landis.
Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Jeremy Landis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Ground ball left side.
All right, you're here.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no. Randall Grichuk at the plate now.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Your ball.
Landis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeremy Landis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Swing and a liner, but foul.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel at short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is in the air to left field. Landis comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Hey, eat it. Cut it right there.
Striding into the box, Jeremy Landis. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. From the stretch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
This evening's game comes. Afternoon baseball.
Let's play ball.
At the plate, Jeremy Landis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
And that misses ball 1. And Dan D. wrote the Blue Jays as they enter play here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
So here's the Royals DH, Harold Ramirez. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And now the runner's trying for third. And now they've got him picked off. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Tellez on at first, nobody out.
Hernandez.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Landis has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. Into the box now, Reese McGuire. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 10.
Ready with the 1-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Landis is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. At the plate, Jeremy Landis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Lays off 1-0. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Royals dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
The 2-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in for the Jays, Brandon Marsh. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Brandon Marsh.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Landis will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Now to the plate, Jeremy Landis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to...
He's got it. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Harold.
From the stretch. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Pitches high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. New inning set to get underway. Now in the box, Reese McGuire. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Jeremy Landis.
Jeremy Landis.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 4 runs, 12 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, D-Row. That wasn't the greatest of two-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on you, you're battling. You're trying to protect all 4 quadrants. You don't know what weapons are coming at you. And his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball pop out of that pitcher's hand.
Sean Reed Foley is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Digging in once again, Jeremy Landis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 2 out, bases loaded. Popped him up. McGuire over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 6-3 the final score today. The Royals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Heath Billmeyer earns the win, his 2nd, as he goes 6+, allowing only a single base hit.
A player's agent calls to touch base. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere. A coach draws a player's attention to an area of possible development.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Landis is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Standing in, Jeremy Landis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Jeremy Landis.
Now the pitch. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that had
Torres. Takes his lead at third with one away.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball. Now at the plate, Jeremy Landis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Pitch is popped up. Torres waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping into the box, Jeremy Landis. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 7th inning ready to roll. Next for New York, Nick Schufo. No hits to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Justin Dean. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Jeremy Landis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jeremy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Urshela is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So stepping in, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll bring up Nick Schufo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 58.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Landis comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game.
City Royals, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening. Digging in, Jeremy Landis. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. And he'll take strike one on the fastball. Registering at 93 that time. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Here's a drive out to left center field.
Come on, go.
He's through first and hustling for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Wade, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Landis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1. Digging in, Jeremy Landis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
So striding forward now, Harold Ramirez. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. A high fastball is in there. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
The set and the 3-1 pitch, and it's fouled away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count still. Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, there's a good job of
Digging in now, Jeremy Landis. First offering on its way. Belted high and deep into right center. Hicks going back at the track. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Left side. Oh, what a play. He gathers the throw. Touché, sir. Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Landis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Luke Voit. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Luke Voit
pulls this one in the air out to left. Landis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that trying to pick things up where he left off. Jeremy Landis. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And now at the plate, Jeremy last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 8 runs on 13 hits and no errors so far for the Royals. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is on the move. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Stand up right here. Stand up.
Landis blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Kansas City led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas.
We are under the lights as the show gets. Chris Bubich, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping up now, Jeremy Landis, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find it.
Next up for the Stros, Corey Lee. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Landis will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Stepping in, Jeremy Landis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Grounded to 3rd. Bregman gloves it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Back now at Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals, who've benefited from solid pitching all season long. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play.
Into the box, Jeremy Landis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there, 0-1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Landis is under this one. 1 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jeremy Landis. He flew out in his last at bat. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
A pitch out, the throw, and boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. So he swiped second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second.
And now they've got him in a rundown. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Runner's on his way to third. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. He'll send it on over to first, and a big out there as that keeps the runner anchored at third with 2 away now. With Merrifield next to bat. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. In is Jorge Soler. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Fouled off. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding in for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Landis has him played perfectly as he puts it away for a...
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
We are under the... Heath Fillmyer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Landis is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And he is out on the tag. Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Landis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So coming to the plate, Jeremy Landis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled away.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Let's go right
bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in to try it again, Harold Ramirez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pitch is high, the throw. And now two-base tag is there. He's out at second base.
Wow, that's a big time.
So striding in, Garrett Cooper. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fly ball to straightaway left. Landis is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Jeremy Landis. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, let him fly up there, huh?
Hit hard on the ground is short. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
From the stretch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Harold Ramirez becomes out number 2 this inning. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. One and 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Swung on, hit in the air and deep. Got a chance and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. And with it, they've left in front now 3-1.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with 1 swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
So digging in now, Jeremy Landis. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. Ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Sharp ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Brantley's able to get it in, and that runner will have to hold on at third base. Brad Peacock is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. First pitch of the at-bat. Harold Ramirez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Brantley. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. With Merrifield next to bat.
Second baseman.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in, Kyle Tucker. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Kansas City used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Bats. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be. Into the box now, Jeremy Landis, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yep,
Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
So far on the year, Landis has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Another 2-2 offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Strong is right there, 1 down. Digging in, Jeremy Landis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jeremy Landis.
Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
Leading off for Houston.
Now the pitch.
Alex Bregman.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Landis is there, and he has it for the out. Leading off the inning, Jeremy Landis. And they'll need him to get something going here. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
From the stretch, runner going. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second.
Ready once again, Jeremy Landis. He singled his last time up.
Landis.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Pitch popped up. Cooper is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Astros